Guys, welcome to the stream. I've been out of action, a little vacation. I sold the car. So today we're gonna go focus on season 1 of Diablo 4. We're gonna do a little study session today. Basically, we're gonna go over some popular websites like Maxroll, some YouTube creators, and get what is going on in season 1, what's new, what's the dealio. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to focus on. So we're going to start off with Maxroll. I got it up on the screen now. We're going to start off with this. Make sure to subscribe to me on YouTube and follow me on kick.com. I would really appreciate the follows on kick.com, just to get me up to my goal is 75 followers before the end of the year. And we do it. Depends on how much time and effort I put into this, right? So yeah, let's go on the live stream. Check it out here. We'll check it out. Let's get studying. What is new? What's going on? So let's go to Maxroll. Like I said, we're starting on Maxroll here. We have new nightmare dungeons for season 1. Okay, so let's click on that. So it looks like the season of Malignant is what it's called. I have no idea if I'm probably pronouncing that totally wrong. So just go ahead and bear with me there. But yeah, so it looks like they have a bunch of new sacred keys. I guess there's going to be new affixes, things like that. Let's just go down here. We got sacred keys, and of course, World Tier 3. Different instances, I suppose, that they're going to be found in. So, you know, just different areas, different dungeons they'll be able to found in these keys. So let's see, what else do we have here? I guess that's just really it. I mean, I'm assuming they're going to have new affixes as well. A lot of the affixes that I, went with were pretty easy. I did not like the blood boil affix. That was super annoying. But I did figure out how to kind of avoid it, just like running away, getting out of sight from it. That helped out a lot. So it said Maxroll season 1 heating up. What does that mean? They're gonna break it down for us later. So we understand that there's new nightmare dungeons arriving. Okay, so we have 6 new uniques with the season 1 of Diablo 4. What do we have here? We have a Havarion, Spear of Lycander. So what is this new? What is this for? Who is this for? Okay, that is still super small. Let's go back. I think that's bigger than, maybe it's the same size, but regardless. So what's going on here? Extremely rare job. Wish you luck in recovering from that. Okay. Now, so this is it's one of those impossible finds then. With the uniques, I like it. I like the chase items. Don't get me wrong. But they're just super rare. I mean, they're like Zod Rune rare, like the uniques. Do I agree with the extent of the rareness of the uniques, but I think, like, I get what the ideal is, but I think it needs to be toned down a bit, because now if they were tradable, I think that would be a great idea, but they're not, and that's where it fails, because now you're a you're a necromancer, right? And you find something off from the barbarian. Not only a barbarian can use it, and you're level 100 necro, farming for this stuff. You can't do anything with it. You can only, like, literally level up a barbarian to level 100, and finally he can equip it. But by that time, it's like, but maybe you don't want to be a barbarian, So that's why I think that trading factor needs to be implemented here, in this case. So, we'll discuss that later, but whatever. So the staff can only be found in World Tier 4, which is, I get that. So the affix is you gain a random shrine effect for 10 to 20 seconds after killing an elite enemy. Only occur once every 30 seconds. Well, that's not bad. That's pretty neat. And can be useful. I mean, 20 seconds, that's, yeah. I mean, very interesting. Very interesting to fix there. Like, it's got some critical strike chance, which is always welcome. All right, let's move on. So that's just, oh, so general. That's a general unique item. A lot of people can use it. I'm assuming maybe necros and druids and sorcerers, maybe, question mark, I'm not sure. But yeah, interesting, very interesting. So we're going to, looks like more like a druid weapon, to be honest. Anyway, okay, so this is barbarian specific here. So it's a sword Azarath. Okay, that's a Diablo 2 item. Welcome back. Awesome, very cool. So it looks like the unique affix here is a lucky hit. Your core skills have up to a 20% chance to freeze enemies for 3 seconds and deal a certain amount of cold damage to them. Okay, I think that's the same thing that Azarath did in Diablo 2. Can't remember. But Azarath looks so cool. I'm glad that's back. That's pretty cool. Big on the crowd control there. That's going to be an interesting item. So yeah, very cool. The flesh render. Why does that sound familiar? Is that a Diablo 2 or Diablo 3 item? I do not know. But this is specifically for the druid. So the druid, so one-handed mace. So the affix on here is debilitating roar and blood howl. Deal an additional 5 to 1% damage to nearby poison enemies. Okay, interesting. Kinda shitty. Let's read the other stats. Maybe the other stats are, we got overpowered damage. Okay, so damage while shapeshifted. That's interesting. Damage to poison enemies. So we got 1 to 2 ranks of all defensive skills, which is useful. Damage while healthy, so extra damage while healthy. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to see how that works. Interesting. I think if it was so they have to be poisoned. So I think they're trying to incorporate like more of the worm build, poison build for the druid with this item. Okay. Once again, very interesting. Lidless. This is a Diablo 2 unique. Bringing back a lot of Diablo 2 uniques. You know, you might as well just open trading. Come on, dude. You know, I think, yeah, there's some cons with the trading market. I know. But I think, like I said, it adds another layer to the game. And it just makes things more interesting. If I find something that I'm not going to use, well, I'm going to craft it or just let it sit there or sell it, you know? It's boring. Or I can like, oh, yo, this is actually really good for a class I really don't want to play. Maybe I can get something for it and trade it off like that. And it just adds another, like every item is useful, you know, when it drops. It's not just crafted or sold. Like, oh man, maybe I can trade this off to somebody and, you know, see if I can't get what I want. I don't know. So anyway, Leadless Wall, unique shield. So this is more prone to the Necromancer. While you have an active Bone Storm, everybody uses Bone Storm, so this is already good. Hitting an enemy outside of a Bone Storm has up to 5 to 25% chance to spawn an additional one at their location. So we're stacking Bone Storm. Interesting. Each of your active sacrifice bonuses increases the chance of 25% by 25%. Total number of additional. Oh, so you're really stacking the shit out of Bone Storm. Very interesting. Okay. Any other plus skills here? Really? Okay. Eagle Horn, another Diablo 2 item makes its way. So the other I think the only, so I see the Oculus here. Very cool. The Aki, dude. Aki. Dude, everybody wanted this. Awesome. Eagle Horn wasn't a super sought after unique, but it's nice to see it's back. I'll read it in a little second. So the only one I don't think it's like from Diablo 2 is the spear here. I could be wrong. And the flesh render. But it does sound familiar. It sounds maybe it's a Diablo 3 item. The Lidless for sure. Azarath for sure. Eagle Horn and the Oculus for sure from Diablo 2. So it's nice to see these guys back. The penetrating shot has a 30 to 80% chance to fire an arrow that bounces off walls and scenery. Interesting. Hitting enemies from behind with the shot make them vulnerable. Okay, cool. Very cool. Another critical strike chance, which is, like I said, always welcome. Interesting. So let's go to the Oculus, the sorcerer item. So what does it do? It gain the effect of teleport for free. When you evade using teleport, you are taken to a random location. Interesting, interesting. +2 to max evade charges. 5 to 10 ranks of teleport. Okay, so that's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be cool. That might be really cool. I don't think it's as good as the Oculus from Diablo 2, but we shall see. Azarath and Flesh Rend unique items have flat damage effects with scale of power. For example, at 820 item power, Azarath deals. Oh, yeesh. Okay, so that was a cool read. Let's go in. So what's going on here? Tier list updates. Ooh, they literally just updated the tier list of it. So let's go dive into this here. So new Diablo 4 Season 1 tier list. Leveling endgame. Pushing, speed farming, and nightmare dungeons. The build guide tier list. So we can go into the leveling tier list. Let's go into the leveling tier list. S tier. Twisting Blades Rogue, which I played. Excuse me, I played that the first, when the game first came out. We got a Firewall Source. I thought the sorcerers were bad. Well, this is strictly leveling, so. And then the Chain Lightning Source. Okay, interesting. A tier, Flurry Rogue, Arc Lash Source, Penetrating Shot Rogue, Sever Necro, Ice Shard Source, Barrage Rogue, Bone Spear Necro, Blight CE Necro. B tier, Tornado Druid. This is the first Druid. We haven't even gotten rid of Barb yet. We got Ren Barb, Blood Surge Necro, Pulverized Druid, Portal Barb. So once again, the Rogue is very well with the leveling process. So, and C and D tiers, man, D tier, Rowan Barb, D tier, sucks. Oh wow. What are you gonna do, man? That's just how it all defaults. So that's unfortunate, but everybody has their chance to shine, I guess, right? So what the hell is going on here? What do I do? Okay, let's speed farming tier list. What does this mean? Speed farming compares the current meta builds and outdoor open world content. This includes trio. So this is just like all outdoor stuff. So if you want to speed farm, Twisting Blades Rogue, Lightning Storm Druid, Lightning Shred Druid. That's okay. What's the plus mean? That's new. There's a Lightning Shred Druid. I might actually do that. This includes Tree of Whispers, Hell Tides, Venomous, and typically doesn't require killing large boss monsters. While building AoE damage played the largest part in the build So AoE builds are for speed farming. Got it. Understand. I understand. Why do I keep back like this? How do we go back? Oh, it just pops me in. Okay. Here's the end game tier list. This is what when we get to like 50. This tier, so yeah, defines level 50 to 100. Got it. So those prior builds before, they represented like the, okay, I want to level as fast as I can type of builds. So S tier, we got all three. So we got Twisting, Barrage, Death Trap, Rogue for endgame builds. Bone Spear, Necro. Looking like you're gonna need that that legendary, that Lidless Shield. That's gonna go nice with the Bone Spear Necro. We got the Lightning Shred Druid again that I might be going. Depending, I think I might go Lightning Shred Druid. I'm gonna have to check that out. The Werewolf Tornado Druid and the Lightning Storm Druid, though, they are all S tier. So it looks like for end game, the Rogue and the Druid builds reign supreme here. Interesting. So we have we have 3 more Rogue builds for A tier. Flurry, Rapid Fire, Penetrating Shot, which is great. You know, the more builds, the merrier. Feeling bad for the Barb. Actually, the Source I'm feeling worse for. All the way in B tier. That's sad. I really would like to finish my Werewolf Tornado Druid, but you know how it is. I'm gonna see what the Lightning Shred Druid looks like, then go Werewolf. Then we'll see which one I like. You know. So B tier, unfortunately, Sorcerers fans, you know, Ice Shards, Blizzard, Firewall, Ball Lightning, all not good. Well, it's B tier. I mean, it's doable, but it's not, you know, super fast or super end game, I should say. All the way F tier is Companion Druid and Earthen Bulwark Druid. They really nerfed the crap out of him. Upheaval Barb is indeed. So the highest Barb endgame looks like the Hoda Barb and the Whirlwind Barb. A lot of variety for the Barbarians, unfortunately. But what are you gonna do, guys? What are you gonna do? C tier double swing barbs all the way down there. That's a shame, but hey, everybody has their day. Everybody has their day, guys. So very interesting. All right, so the Nightmare Dungeon push tier list. Now this is all according to Max Roll. Okay, so that's where we're at here. So the Nightmare Dungeon push. If you guys want to push the hardest content game has to offer through Nightmare Dungeons, these are the builds that they suggest. The Rapid Fire Rogue looks like the kill shot, and the Werewolf Tornado Druid. So ultimately, probably want the Werewolf Tornado Druid for the best of both worlds there for endgame and Nightmare push. But the Lightning Storm Druid is A tier, so you know if you prefer it, it should just work as well. And yeah, the Necros are creeping up here. In the A tier, the Venomist Necro, the Bloodlance Necro. Yeah, the Druids and the Rogues are very well equipped for Season 1. And looks like 1 or 2 builds in the Necro. Unfortunately, Barbs and Sorcerers, they're not getting a whole lot of love here. Why do I feel like I'm missing one? Yeah, no, no. Yeah, I got all 5. Yeah, we're good. We're good. All the way down to F tier is the Poison Shred Druid, the Companion Druid, the Blood Surge Necro, and the Fireball Source for pushing Nightmares. Okay. Got it. Alright, so I like educating myself before I dive into the season 1. So I think they also have these event trackers on here, guys, for world boss events. 30 minutes for the next world boss. The Hell Tide, another 15 minutes, and Gathering Legions in another 3 minutes. So we got Nightmare Dungeon tier lists. Let's go and check that out. It's updated for season 1. The solo experience farming. So these are the best dungeons to level your character as fast as possible. The rankings based on how much experience you can get per time spent because of juicy monsters and elites with little backtracking. So we have, honestly, you want to just focus on SDUs, right? The other ones don't even matter. Especially if you can reset dungeons, right? So Otter's Cave is Mercy's Reach, Sarat's Lair, Dead Man's Dredge. That's where you want to focus on. Glyph leveling. These are the best dungeons to run to level your glyphs as fast as possible. So this is the main factor, is time spent from start to finish. And these guys like kill it here. So anyway, basically it's Sarat's Lair and Alder's Cave. They were in the other tier list on top. We're giving you most. Except, yeah, both of them, yeah. Okay, good to know. Very good to know. Right, so what's next on the platter here? Unique tier list, okay. So this is showing the best and worst out of the unique items in Diablo 4. New Season 1 uniques will be updated when our embeds are finished. Okay, so the new Season 1 uniques are not in here, right? So these guys, so all these uniques here are used on the high ranking builds, things like that. So let's just go with S tier. We got Andy's Visage, which is another Diablo 2 unique, as plus all stats. We got Lifesteal, which is cool. The Lucky Hit, up to a 15-20% chance to trigger Poison Nova. Other Conquest, which is aka the Shaco. This is the plus. I mean, gain 10 to 20% damage reduction. In addition, gain +4 ranks to all skills. It's got to be the best in the game. I mean, you have to have it. The Grandfather, of course. Yeah, for a Barbarian, you have to have it. Again, Tempest Roar. That is what I need for Druid. Your base Storm skills are not also Werewolf skills. I'm sorry, Storm skills have up to a chance to grant 4 Spirit, which is good because we're so energy starved. And your base Storm skills are now also Werewolf skills. Very cool helm. The Doombringer, I think this is like the rogue sword. Shadow Dam, I mean, it's super great, man. Super great. Got Ring of Starless Skies. Each consecutive core skill cast reduces the resource cost of your next core skill by 40%. That's really good. It's got critical strike chance and damage and core kills. Ring of Starless Skies, that's super nice. Raiment of the Infinite. After using teleport, close enemies are poured to you and stunned. So this is a nice sorceress here. Plus rank of the Glass Cannon passive. +1 rank, okay. Got even plus rank skill for the sorcerers. Very cool. And then we have Penitent Greaves. We have an evade grants movement speed. Movement speed is sought after because of the clears. Then you leave behind a trail of frost that chills enemies. You deal 7 to 10% more damage to chilled enemies. Okay, very cool. So yeah, those are the top. I got Frostburns. I didn't know they had Frostburns. See, some of these uniques I haven't even seen before. There's a lot of them. 100,000 steps. That's funny. And the Oculus. Apparently just oh, so they did add the new uniques. I thought they didn't, but they did. So they did add the new uniques. So the new uniques, the spear that we went over is an A tier. Eagle Horn is also an A tier. Azarath is in B. Lidless Wall is in B. Surprising. Flesh Renders in C. That does not surprise me. It's low. I didn't think that was that good either. But the Oculus, all the way in F. Yeah, it's not as good as the Oculus in Diablo 2, which is a shame. Dead freaking last. That's unfortunate. Oh well, you know. Oh well. It's Diablo 4, not Diablo 2 anymore. Okay, so yeah, that's it right there. So they just updated that the tier list. So we went over that. They literally just updated. I just refreshed it, so that's pretty cool. 7 new legendary aspects. Let's go and check that out. Go and check that out. They have 7 new legendary aspects for Diablo 4 season. So let's see. Audacity, which is at least 5 close enemies, stun them for 2 to 4 seconds. Only can occur every 20 seconds. Craven, you gain 20 to 40% increased movement speed when moving away from slowed or chilled enemies. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be any good. Maybe it will be if stacked correctly. But I don't know if people are going to like sacrifice a aspect they currently have for that. But we'll see. So that's general. Barbarian specifically, we have the Ancestral Charge. Charge cores for 4 Ancients who also charge, dealing 50 to 100% normal damage. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know how that's going to work. I'll have to see it visually. But that does look cool. Don't know if it's going to be cool. Subterranean for the Druid. Yeah, I knew they were trying to push the poison creeper worm thingy majig with the new unique. So this is their push for the poison. So the poison creeper's active. Also cast landslide in a circle around your earth skills, deal 10 to increased damage to poison enemies. Gotcha. Gore Quills. Blood Lance will consume blood orbs. Also conjure lances from them. Each additional blow lance deals 20. Okay. Okay. I don't know much about the Necromancer. I haven't played him. I played him level 25 in the beta, and I just want to do like a Zookeeper build. But I don't know much about him. So, Rogue. Pestilent Points. Every third cast of Puncture is poison imbued. That might be an interesting aspect. The Rogue. There's a lot of rogues do use Puncture as a skill. We'll see. And that's our auto attack basically. Sorcerer. Searing Wards. After spending 200 to 100 mana, your next firewall is free to cast and will destroy incoming small missiles. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I can get behind that. Okay, I believe that is it. I believe that is that's the Jimmy. That's the Jimmy of what to expect in the new season. So yeah. Exciting. Oh, to kind of like sum it up, looks like the Rogue and the Druid are going to be leading the pack with maybe a Necromancer build here or there. So if you're the type of player who, hey, you want the best of the best, you want to be in the meta class, the Druid and the Rogue with a touch of Necromancer might be what you're looking at. I played Rogue last season, got her to level 61 or 64. I wanted to do 70, but just life got in the way. So this season, I want to really focus on Druid. I think I'm gonna go on lightning, the lightning druid. We'll see into the tornado druid, and then go from there. I think I want to try to get. I want to get that druid to level 100 soft core. Once I hit level 100, then do the hardcore druid. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I like how it's funny because when I played WoW, I was like strictly a druid for so long. I think the beginning of Dragonflight, I finally changed it up to Demon Hunter. Then I stopped playing WoW altogether. But it's funny how I make my way back to the druid, even though I did start with rogue. So it's just a little insight there of my history of playing different characters, but ultimately going back to what I love most, and that's like druid and nature and stuff like that. So and shape shifting stuff. So yeah, very cool. So I think we consumed enough of Maxroll. Great site, by the way. Here's my YouTube channel. What's up? I'm at 527 subs. Would appreciate some more subbage. Also following on kick.com/RuffyNX, yo. But I'm just right now I'm trying to get into more like build guides and stuff like that, and just trying to branch out and finding the time to do it. Of course, I want more followers on Kick. I want more people to watch me, yada yada. But at the same time, I really want to focus on my content on YouTube, on TikTok, to get people to come and check me out when I do stream. So I think while streaming is good, and that's what I'm doing right now, of course, that I think I'll be able to get more people to view my content, and then have them, check my stream out if they like me, right? They like what I say, like what I have to say, my opinions and things like that. So, yeah, we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. But yeah. What else can we look up? Season 1 stuff. We can do some Season 1 Diablo 4. Came right up. So we got some more of the popular content creators. I like Woody Joe, or Woody Ho. I'm not sure if he has the J pronunciated or not, or is that silent? So we can see what he says. Let's see what he says.
Everyone. So we got the patch notes, patch 1.1 in Diablo 4 for season 1. And man, this is a big one. And a rough one, I gotta say. I just finished recording like a over 1 hour like video, and I was editing it now and stuff like that, but it just takes way too long and I need to sleep. So I'm just gonna do the TLDR version now, and then we're gonna have the full version later when I wake up. But basically, it seems like no one likes it. So personally, I think it's not all that crazy as people make it out to be, but there are a lot of nerfs in this. We have a few key takeaways here in our max roll summary. Basically, what you need to know is defenses are nerfed pretty heavily, so the stat rolls on items especially. You also lose 750 armor in the season because of the Malignant Hearts, and the Malignant Hearts are not necessarily strong enough defensively, unless you like stack only defensive ones, I guess, to really make up for that. So this is like something like the game gets harder. Offensive stats are also nerfed, especially vulnerable damage and critical strike damage, which does help a lot to actually balance out different builds and balance out especially item choices. For example.
So basically what he's saying is that a lot of builds have been nerfed, especially the higher end ones and things like that. And overall, defenses have been nerfed as well. So they're basically trying to make the game harder by nerfing a lot of things going on. And that's what kind of like summing up what he just said. And yeah, the game's going to be harder. It's going to be harder to level up. But I don't think anything's super game breaking from what he's saying. But let's go ahead and continue to listen to him.
For example, swords versus daggers on a rogue, or bows versus crossbows. So I think that was actually a really good move. Vulnerable damage just has become less mandatory, but it also means we're gonna do less damage. I think this is actually something that the hearts will actually balance out for at least a season. On Eternal Realm though, oof, yeah. Then we have some experience nerfs. So TLDR is that you do not farm higher level monsters anymore at all, basically. So previously had a strategy, you farm monsters 3 level higher than you in diamond dungeons. This was the best way to gain levels. Now they reduce this bonus for fighting high level monsters to 1.5% per level up to 10 levels. So you get 15% more XP for plus 10 monster level, which is like nowhere near enough to be worth it. So basically always farm monsters of your own level. And they also killed boosting basically entirely. So you can only enter the capstone dungeons at level 40 and 60 respectively. And you also have a cap at how much bonus XP you're getting for being underleveled. On top of what I just described, there's like another base value of the monster XP basically. And that is capped to plus 10 instead of plus 100 levels now. So effectively, you can't boost people anymore. Then we got the barbs. The Hammer of the Ancients was fixed. That was expected. So at least for mouse and keyboard players, that is a nerf of around 50%. Still probably one of the best barb builds. Then they fixed the rend, like raw billion damage build. So that's fine. Gores, I can't really tell if this is a buff or a nerf. And I heard mixed feelings about it, but apparently kind of bad. We have Druid that got a pretty major nerf to Grizzly Rage because you only have Unstoppable for 6 seconds now and not for the entire duration. Also, they nerfed healing, especially with the Masochistic Spirit Boon. This is a lucky hit effect now, so it will proc significantly less on all builds. The same actually goes for Rogues as well, Siphoning Strikes. But other than that, Druids are actually just fine, so they're gonna remain the strongest class in the game in my opinion. Then we have Necromancers. They get a bit of a Bone Spear nerf, not too crazy in my opinion. And they get pretty major buffs to Bloodlands. That could be kind of a thing. And a few minor tweaks. So this is about it. Necromancers are going to be alright, I would say, and nothing crazy. Then we have the Rogues. Rogues are getting out of this patch really powerful because they didn't really get nerfed, honestly. The only real nerf here is the Siphoning Strikes, as I just mentioned, the healing. So similar to the Druids, this has become a lucky hit effect now, so you don't get guaranteed healing. So it's something like minus 70 to minus 90% healing now on some of those builds. But other than that, there is actually nothing bad for the Rogues. So they are just like all around really powerful, all around really balanced with their builds as well. Basically all of the builds are like really close together. So really good news here. And we even get some cool new stuff in the patch. And lastly, we have Sorks, and that is a big oof. Sorks were already probably the weakest class, and now they are absolutely the weakest class. So there are 2 reasons for that. Number 1 is Aspect of Control does not stack anymore. So previously you could multiply this effect by stacking different crowd controls. This is gone. And Devouring Blaze passive that gives you extra critical strike damage against burning enemies, and then even more against burning and immobilized enemies, has been like massively nerfed. And there are some other tweaks, some other buffs for that, but in general it's not anywhere close to enough for the Sorks. So I'm not really sure what will happen there. There are some relatively powerful hearts that they have previewed, so that's actually the full list here. I can link this in the description as well. Some really promising stuff here for some of those builds, but for the most part, yeah, Sorks are like way down in the gutter. Druids are really good, and then there's like Rogue, Barb, Necro somewhere in the middle. So this is my expectation here. Something else you need to know is that they also shifted around the power between stats on items a bit. So for example, they reduced the core stats a little bit. Then they reduced cooldown, minus 30% is actually pretty heavy. This will also affect some classes more than others, especially Sorks that were really reliant on a lot of cooldowns. Also the barbs a little bit with their shouts, if you play some of those shout builds. Then here are these crit and vulnerable damage nerfs that I mentioned. So this just mostly balances out the choices a little bit, which is kind of good in my opinion. And they also buffed a lot of these like kind of trash damage affixes. So for example, on chests and amulets, you could roll these stats here. and they were all really bad, and now they're slightly better, but still something you don't really want. It's just like not as bad as before, I guess. And here are these nerfs to those defenses that I mentioned at the start. So minus 30% total armor, minus 20, minus 25%, damage reduction stats. This will be felt really noticeably on the higher end in particular. So in short, I'd be careful playing a Sorc. Everything else is probably fine. The game is getting a lot harder, but we do have the Millennium Hearts to offset all of that loss. And let's see how it goes. I'm gonna have, as I mentioned, another video coming up with all the details. So there's a lot of stuff to unpack here. This was just a very quick overview. And there are definitely a lot of details worth looking at. In any case, I'll leave it at that for now. So hope you like this one. Let me know what you think, and see you guys next time.
Okay. That was insightful. Like, yeah, he's a really smart guy. I like listen. I like watching him. So basically, to sum it up, Diablo's gonna get a lot harder. It's gonna. I mean, I don't know about a lot harder, but from all those nerfs and buffs, more so the nerfs, because I only see some small buffs to certain classes, but the nerfs to the general like cooldown reductions and things like that hurt, especially sorcerers, like you said, hurt them tremendously. And so this is why sorcerers are so low now, because of those nerfs. So and just generally nerfs and generally to everybody for their affixes and things like that. So the game's gonna get harder. I think it's a little stupid about the rush thing, because not everybody has. I mean, in this day and age, I mean, think about it. In this day and age, not so many people don't have enough time to level 5 100 levels, classes, right? So, and it's hard to do that already. It's really hard to do that to just one, right? So, I know, of course, there's a whole other demographic. It's not just 30-year-olds like me. People are 40, 50, 60, and also people are like, in their teens and their 20s. They have more time to do this than, people who are trying to, work full-time job, balance relationship. They have kids, things like that. So when you really cap out, you just delete that rushing factor. It destroys another layer of the game, right? Because some people, they might profit out of it. They might run a business. Hey, I'll rush your character. Now I know I'm going back to Diablo 2, but that's kind of like, it's almost like a social thing too. And there's not a lot of social things to do together, or like kind of get that interaction. That's why I'm a big believer in trading, because it promotes social interaction. And you don't have to trade to play the game, right? You don't have to trade to be good at the game. You can always find the stuff, but these uniques, they're so rare, you might never find them. That's why I think they should open up trading, but whatever. But the rushing factor, it's like another social layer of the game. You've now deleted. I don't agree with that. And I don't agree with the level restrictions now, I guess they have. So, but regardless, that's what we're heading to. And we'll see what they have to say. I know they have a campfire. And then yeah, we'll go. But let's I know, so for the majority, will be spent about almost an hour, so 45 minutes. We went over some of the season 1 changes in the stream. I'm going to make a shorter video on season 1 changes. I think I'm going to stream for another hour. What time is it now? It is almost 8 o'clock. I'll stream for another hour. I'll make it at 9. And then I think I'll do a video or something on season 1. Put that out. And then yeah. Yeah, trying to get back on the train, trying to get back on the content train. There's nothing wrong with that. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, let's play some Diablo 4, huh? Play some Diablo 4. Fire it up. Let's see what's going on here. See what's going on. We'll swing this over here. Swing this over here. I do want to look at Maxrow. I want to see what they have for for builds and stuff. I would love to. What's this Wondrous Wave Whisker Mount? The fuck, man! Wow, is so weird now. What the hell? It's like a catfish or something. Oh, it's updating. Whoopsies, we got to update. So I would love to fool around with like my own build, but I wanna see I wanna see like end game content. You know, so if I just had more time. That's the thing. If I just had more time. So we got season 1 begins in 16 hours and 58 minutes. Around 17 hours, season 1 begins. Looks like this is going to be a little long. Download here. Big download. Okay. All right. So let's just go and check out the druid stuff. The lightning shred druid was what we wanted to kind of do, right? Lightning storm druid, lightning shred druid, support druid, end game guide. I didn't know they had to do all the builds here for the druid. What do we got? So we have a Stormclaw druid. Ooh. Shred lightning shred druid. I think that's what we want to try. The werewolf tornado druid endgame. This is another endgame build guy here. Leveling guy. Let's just see what this is all about. What is the skills for? Shred. Okay, Grizzly Rage, Hurricane, Blood Howl, Storm Strike, and Cyclone Armor. Okay. So we got a new quest line for season 1 as well. To hunt the monsters, defeating them corpse caged hearts placed in Drily. Okay, interesting. Okay. So they already got the best encaged hearts. Oh, really crazy. Really crazy. So yeah, unfortunately, see, I want to stay a druid. That's what I want to do. I'm sorry, I want to stay like a werewolf, or I want to stay a bear. Where's the items here? We want to look at the items. Endgame gear and progression. Where is these items here? Okay. Gear. Okay, so primal. What about the uniques here? What unique do I need to make this build work? I don't need the unique. That's going to be hard to. Here we go. That's what I was looking for. Build skilling and stat priorities. Stat priorities and gear options. Refer to the table below to see the best rolls for every slot ranked in order of importance. One-handed, an edge master, so we have to have the weapon as an edge master. Got it. And then the alternate is this is optional, the waxing gibbous. Gain stealth for 2 seconds when killing enemies with shred. Okay. Offhand. So this is a one-hander, dude. Okay. Got it. Okay. Tempest Roar. Your base storm skills are now also werewolf skills. Okay. Okay, so this one I can't stay, but I'll probably go this and just to try differently and see if that, because the tornado build's kind of annoying because of the, well, let's see here. Let's show you a little bit. Ugh. Oh, freeze up here. These are all level 100, so he's 100. Oh shit, that's pretty cool. He's pretty much a werewolf the whole time. That's scary. That is scary. Well, won't he be spamming cyclone armor? Gonna see where he puts on cyclone armor. I like the speed though, man. That's really cool. Damn, I like that. I like that speed and that jump. The boy's all geared out here though, honestly. I wonder how they do on bosses here. Let's see. Oh god. Absolutely manhandle him. Okay, I like it. I like it. Alright, so it's definitely playable. Let's go ahead and play. Boo 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 boo. Alright, so season 1 begins tomorrow. This was my naked one, where I try to beat the game naked. Only got the level 13. That was rough. Alright, so yeah, did they even include anything in the shop since I last played? Wowee. Okay. Man, I don't know. What do I want to do? I don't know what I want to do. All my characters keep dying because I was playing hardcore. I think I definitely want to... I don't know. I want to wait till this starts. log in my character here, see what's good. What? What? Who is excited for season 1? Who's excited for season 1, yo? Graphics are so much better. Options on high. I can have them at ultra if I wanted to. We're gonna go high. Doom. That's funny. I asked who was excited for season 1 and Doom said no one. What's going on here? Occultist, excuse me. So, what did I want to kind of explore? I feel like I've explored everything here. So I kind of wanted to... Maybe I should work on the druids. But these are like 75 plus. I'm not there. Maybe I am. What level am I? 61? So, where is my clan? What happened? What happened to my clan? What the hell? What happened to my clan? That's so weird. They get rid of my stuff? That's weird. Did I not log in? Do I have to log in? What happened? Got my clan deleted. That's so weird. That's so weird. I'm gonna have to see what happened. Why was my clan deleted? Why was my clan deleted in Diablo 4? What the hell? Clan just for me and some friends. I logged on today and I just hit the join create clan option in the clan tab. Let's see here. Let's go back again. I don't know. Why would they delete my clan? Ruffians. Rough Riders. Hey, there's 7 in here. Yeah, so weird. Let me re-exit. I'll go exit. That's so weird. Okay, so at least it's not deleted, so that's good. Okay. Well, going again, I just want to see if I'm still like, hey, the leader of my clan, you know, that'd be cool. Okay, okay, okay. Let's go back in again, and then we'll... Oh, wait, I just want to see this whole clan stuff. Like, it's weird. There we go. Now I'm back. I'm back in my own clan. That's cool. Okay, we like that. We like that. Four. Social. Local players, 0. What the hell? Yikes. 0 local players. My guy. Nice. Nice. What is that? That's a kitty cat.
Greetings. Hello. Greetings.
My god, we can't pet the kitty. Extravagant gate. It serves as both a barrier and as a decent, decadent display of wealth. Well, let's go out to the wild here and see what I can do. Let's see if I can do anything here. I'm level 61.
Low on energy.
Oh These guys are level 75, so I'm not doing too bad against them. Oh, Jesus.
I don't have enough energy. Don't have enough energy.
Go down to the wooded den, shall we? Bada bing, bada boom, those guys in the room. Hey, yeah, we'll help you, we'll help you.
But now, I can't leave my friends here. Not like this.
Sure you can.
We can't do it alone. This tough fight.
Out of energy.
Damn, dude.
Time to do that.
Oh shit, dude. Ah. Oh my god.
I'm out of energy.
Come on, kill, kill, kill. There you go. I needed that. Oh my god, what's going on, Vampiric?
I have no potion.
Jesus. Got nothing. Oh, he healed again.
Don't have enough energy.
Oh my god, no. Oh, that was it. Oh man, what were they? 75 plus?
I'm not ready yet.
What is going on? Lightning chant in my asshole.
I'm low on energy.
Goodness. The Vampiric is just really good. We'll try one more time. Can just pull one going on here. Goodness. Ow. Ow.
I'm out of energy.
I just healed again. I just had one. Here we go. Never give up, baby. Damn. Let's go. All right, we did it. Beautifully done. Oh, 60. Sacred. Ancestral. Oh, that's a big upgrade. Okay, okay. That. All right, all right. It's a new little graphic there. All right, guys. I'm going to stop the stream. I'm gonna focus on building other content for YouTube, and yeah, I might be streaming tomorrow for Friday morning. I'll stream for a little bit. I'll be available, and we can whatchamacallit, do play some season 1, and I'll be playing the druid for sure. So yeah, can't wait, can't wait. All right, you guys have a good rest of your night. See you later. See you later. See you later.